بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مشاهدينا الكرام، متابعينا في كل مكان، أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير. نلتقي من جديد مع سباقات ووش وفرايداي ريس كلاب. Welcome everyone from everywhere, from all continents, again with Whoosh Race, the indoor cycling solution. We start today again, Friday club race or race club. We're starting right now the main challenge. Exactly, we had a 45 kilometers starting with 7 segments. The first 5 sprints is going to be there in the jungles. Then the elevation today, it is about 900 meters above the sea level. So now we are starting with flat elevation 250. Then the elevation will be there in the jungle side by 310 meters above the sea level. So the mountain area 340. So in total will be 900 meters above the sea level. We have today teams. UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100, Ahmed Al-Taneji, Pablo Popovic, Hassan Al-Rumethi, Yusuf Mirza. We have UAE Clan Team 2, Rinosh, Fadl Amin, Zaid Hamdan, Abdullah Qaisiya, Nasser Al Khalifa. Team NZ, we have Philip Graves, Saeed Safarzada. Team NZ are still there with Tim Cutler and Mitch Ferry. I think this stream race now is going to be streaming here with this man, Mitch Ferry again. He's just joining us with Tim Cutler. And we have Colnago CM Team, Juan David Vargas, Hoyos. Oh, again, Juan Hoyos, again, he's just joining us with Julio Origo and Carlos Mario Galigo and Juan Morino. Danish Pavlova Team, welcome back, Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones, he just now, long time, we don't see this man joining our race. And James Hervey with Michael Vink. Rakaba Veeb and Rose Foket and Tisfom Akbo Mariam from Eritrea individual today. So now it's counting down to the start. It's 1 minute to go. We are so happy to see now Philip Graves and Julio Origo, Tim Cutler, Hassan Al-Ramethi, Juan David Vargas, and welcome back Ollie Jones from New Zealand and Mitch Ferry, Tim Cutler with strong team today. The Friday Race Club, the Men Challenge 45K. Let's everyone get ready, and I can see everyone there. Philip Graves, and this time he's building the speed right now. Philip Graves, I can see you, Philip Graves. You're doing good. So now it's 2.5 with Philip Graves and 25 seconds to start, which is clever and smart, Philip Graves. Smart of you. Mitch Ferry 3.5. 2.8 Juan David Vargas. So all of you. Mr. X handed by 2.5 and reaching 4. Great. We just start now. Hassan al-Ramit and Mr. X handed. He just accelerate now in this group. A big reaction from the start. Let's go. Hassan al-Ramithi. Hassan al-Ramithi with some issues. There is some issues with this man. I think it's net connection or something. Juan Moreno from Colombia, Mitch Ferry from Australia, Philip Graves from England, Pablo Popovich from UAE, Julio Origo from Colombia, Tesfam Akbo Mariam from Eritrea, Ollie Jones from New Zealand, Saeed Safarzada from Iran, Michael Vink from New Zealand. Saeed Safarzada is moving Ollie Jones again. One attack in front. Saeed Safarzada. We are talking about first stage or first part of this race. Starting in 2K. It's very speedy race. It's counting down 1K to start the jungle sprint number 1. Saeed Safarzada taking the lead. Mr. X handed by 5.8. Very high performance with Mr. X100. Mr. X100 from UAE Clan Team 1 in this group. He look great now. 133. Happy to see that heart rate number with Mr. X100 now. RPM is 60. Mr. X100. Julio Origo, Pablo Popovich, Tesfam Akbo Mariam from Eritrea, Juan David Vargas. So we are counting down. Less than 500 meters. It's 400 meters now to the first sprint. The jungle sprint number 1. Mr. X100 here. Mr. X100. 3.6. Ollie Jones. It's great move. Great move from Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones reaching more than 4.6. We now about to start the first jungle sprint. Let's go. The gate in front of you. Mitch Ferry reaching 4.9. Here you go. We just start. It's 4.1 with Saeed Safarzada. 3.9 right now with him. Pablo Popovich, he just back now to build his speed in this. Let's go. Mitch Ferry. This from Akbo Mariam 5.4. Bravo. The Eritrean riders now. He's just trying this from Akbo Mariam. He's taking the lead now. He's taking the lead in this section. Mr. X100 is there behind. I cannot see him, Mr. X100. Go. Yeah, he is here in station. Now more than 4.7 with him. Great job, Mr. X100. So now Juan Moreno is trying. Philip Graves there. Juan David Vargas great and 3.8. 400 meters to that checkpoint. Let's go. Great race is going. That's Ollie Jones, 3.4. Okay, now Juan Moreno, great job. Many names now about to take this title, the fair sprint, the jungle sprint number one. It is Mr. X100 attacking more than 10.1. He just passed by 1 minute 25. Great job from Mr. X100. Mr. X100, he just make it now with best time. 1 minute 25 second. 0.317. Mr. X100, UAE rider. He just make it the first title for UAE clan team 1. Mr. X100. In the second position, Juan Moreno and Pablo Popovich will come back. Pablo and Mitch Ferry in fourth position. James Hervey in the fifth position. Vink 6. Ollie Jones 7. Tim Cutler 8. Philip Graves 9. Saeed Savarzad in 10th position. Let's go. We just now starting to go to the next sprint. Sprint number 2. Sprint number 2 will be starting within 1400 meters. That's Saeed Savarzada. His heart rate is rising. It's a great job from Mr. X100. What a performance from this man. That Julio Origo now he is joining this. Keep going. Push, Mr. X100. Great. The green jersey here from UAE, the Emirati rider. Mr. X100. The winner. Now he's just starting again. So go. It's 900 meters to start. Jungle sprint number 2. It's rising. Speed is rising to 59 kilometers an hour with Mr. X100. Wow, great job. Great, he's just now accelerating. He just accelerating now. He's behind Michael Vink and James Hervey. And Mr. X100 and Philip Graves. Mitch Ferry. Ollie Jones now. He's just moving a little bit. Ollie Jones. Oh, we just now 200 meters about the gate. The second gate in this race today. Let's go. Vink. This man now is starting. Here we go. He just passing now. The first man passing with more than 5.7. 5.2 right now. He's reaching 6.2. Now 5.7 again. But he's in good condition. Mr. X100. Great. 8.3. You will lead them. Now the leader in this 1 kilometers from UAE. Mr. X100. Leading this race. Leading with the best time by 8.5. What a performance, Mr. X100. And there is one accelerated now from Pablo Popovich with this man, Emirati rider. Philip Graves reaching now 8.1, reaching 9. Philip Graves now in 7. 8.7. So it is. Ollie Jones is still behind, but he is now by 470 watts and reaching 500. Ollie Jones and Philip Graves now is full gas. He is now with full gas more than 450. So Philip Graves, he will cross the line with Michael Vink and Philip Graves, but still a challenge there from James Hervey. Juan David Vargas, he is the one with the best time. It's 1 minute now and 9 second 0.590 with Juan David Vargas. Great job. The Colombian riders from Colnago, he just took the rainbow jersey with this man. So now Juan David Vargas, congratulations. This man, I love his story. And really, he just started with this segment winner. Now he look great with high level. Ollie Jones. Oh, little more from Ollie Jones now with Mitch Ferry, Philip Graves, 5.5, 6.7 with Mitch Ferry, 5.7. Pablo Popovich, 5.5 is going to be as a breakaway right now. Be careful, Mr. X100. Don't let them go. Bravo, what a response. He was there immediately. So now the speed more than 45 kilometers an hour in front with Philip Graves. Philip Graves is pushing more than 8.4. 7Ks covered by Group 1. Now we are moving to the third sprint, starting in a 10K. 10K, let's go, Mr. X100. So proud of you, guys. You are doing great job. Right at this moment, the average speed is 44 kilometers an hour, and that's 7 kilometers, 0.4. What a performance. Still, the elevation right now, it's about 81 meters above the sea level. Juan David Vargas, he took the rainbow jersey, but he's behind now. I have no idea if he can make it or not. Come on, Juan David Vargas, go. I know that. He just did great, and he is now moving to the red zone, riding in the red zone above the threshold zone. So let's go. And God bless you. Go, Vargas, go. From Colnago team. Today, in a women's challenge, Colnago, they just dominate all the top results. So now, Juan David Vargas, he's trying. He's now with a rainbow jersey, the second segment of the day, sprint number 2. They are in front of you, not that far. It's less than 100 meters. It's 100 meters. It is only 100 meters, Juan David Vargas. You need more effort. You can reach that 170, 77. You can reach it. Go. Great. You will catch them. You will be there. Go. That Juan David Vargas now. He just trying to catch the group. If that time will be helping, that's 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Now it is about 200 meters. 150. Yes, exactly. And one attack there. I think that will be this group in a split situation. This group is divided in 2 now. Philip Graves is taking the lead. And behind him, Pablo Popovich. Ollie Jones, he is moving. This man, he just back and racing with us with very high endurance intensity. So now we have this man, Tim Cutler, and side by side, Ollie Jones' big challenge with Mr. X100. Mr. X100 with very high level training now. Exactly. Mr. X100 in great job. Great position. Stay there. It's 800 meters. Then we'll start the Jenga sprint number 3 in 10K. 700 meters. We are counting down now. So Pablo Popovich and Philip Graves, they are more than 4.7. Mitch Ferry 4.4. With Say Savarzada now again 4.3. Pablo Popovich and Mr. X100 4.3. Bravo, Mr. X100. What about you, Tim? Tim Cutler and 4.4. This man, so interesting. Let's go. So exciting race. The main race is so exciting. So now we are here. It's 400 meters for Juan David Vargas and 200 meters for Group 1. I salute you from here, from UAE, from MyWhoosh family. You did great on David Vargas. And his teammate, Juan Hoyos, he's trying. Great job. He just passed now. Start line. That's for 1K. Mr. X100 and Juan David Vargas. He's looking for the segments number 2. Number 3, I mean. The winner number 2. That rainbow jersey with him. And here we go. He's pushing great. Go, 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 go. You need more effort. You need more effort. They are in front of you. Now you are moving by 3.9. You need at least 4.7 to 5.2 to do something and catch them and stay in the group. So group 1, they are moving now by 4.1. Still the race is going. It's very big challenge between that team. So now that those riders in front with the light blue jersey, they are trying, they are going to go. Tim Cutler team, Mitch Ferry from Australia, and Tim Cutler, the Australian rider, now they are trying. Ollie Jones joining them. Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovich, they are behind. The green jersey is taking his responsibility now to be there from UAE. And he's in good condition. He's in good condition now. 5.8. He's just doing great. This man, the Emirati rider now, better than Tim Cutler. He's leading. The checkpoints in front of us. He's just pushing. He will do it. He will make it. He will make it. Mr. X100. Yes, exactly. He will make it now. Between Philip Graves and Mr. X100. And Philip Graves finally with the best times. 1 minute 29 second. 0.515. It is so close with Mr. X100 between two riders was Philip Graves and Mr. X100. Happy to see that. So now Mr. X100 in a second position in same minute and same second. So it is 0.515 and 0.604 between Mr. X100 and Philip Graves. So third position. Juan Hoyos from Colnago, CM team, the Colombian rider, and the fourth position, the team NZ, Mitch Ferry and Tim Cutler, with Ollie Jones, Danish Pavlova team, and Said Savarzada from team NZ, with Danish Pavlova team again, James Hervey and Pablo Popovich, UAE Clan team 1 and 9 position, and Vink, Danish Pavlova 10. So, going great. Doing great, Mr. X100, and congratulations, Philip Graves. Oh, Graves. It was a Graves. Now, Mitch Ferry, he's trying now to go. He's just pushing more than 5.1. He's just trying this. He knows everyone. He was pushing, everyone pushing. And that segment number 3. And he knows that. So he's just trying again, but they in his wheel. Philip Graves in a drafting situation with Mitch Ferry and Say Savarzada from Iran with Vink and Ollie Jones. This man is very strong indeed. He's there and he's just back joining this race since last month. He's just back again. And now Danish Pavlova. He looks strong team, but at the same time, in my opinion, the strongest team today look like Team NZ. UAE Clan Team 1, they miss Yusuf Mirza today. Mr. X100 in his position, he is great. And he's wearing the green jersey, the winner first segment title. So now that it's Mr. X100, the green one, the green jersey with blue helmet, the light blue helmet. So Tim Cutler front of him by 4.5. Mitch Ferry here trying now 4.2 watts per kilogram, which is high level. Pablo Popovich now 3.9. Tim Cutler 4.3. We are about sprint number 4. Sprint number 4. We can see now the elevation in this section. We are in 118 meters above the sea level. And in this part of the race, we reach 250. 250 and one attack now from Mr. X100. It is big move. Mitch Ferry and Mr. X100 4.7. 5.9. Great job, Mr. X100. So right now in this, who's going to take this sprint? It is so fast. Oh, it's look like I'm more faster. It is Mr. X100 now. Acceleration. He's with the best time. 8.1, 6.1, 6.1. Mr. X100. Here you go. He's the leader now and leading this sprint number 4. Pablo Popovich with them. Philip Graves, he's trying 5.8. Still Mr. X100. Go, 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 Mr. X100. It is only 200 meters. Philip Graves again. He just back. He just back now. Mr. X100 is pushing now better. 6.1 and 6.2. Mr. X100 he will go. And Philip Graves again. He just coming. That's one. That's one for Mr. X100 again. Mr. X100 he just come back. Great job. So Mr. X100 UAE rider. Here you go. So the red jersey, whoosh jersey now with Mr. X100 with 51 kilometers an hour and is now pushing and going in this section. Great job. So now from Mr. X100 and moving on here with Philip Graves was 2 seconds between Mr. X100 and Philip Graves. Ollie Jones with big move. Ollie Jones in a 3rd position. And be careful, Philip Graves and Mr. X100 from this man. He is very strong in climbing area. So, Saeed Savarzad in 4th position. Tim Cutler 5. So again, we just back. Vink 6. And Pablo Popovich 7. Mitch Ferrin 8. And Juan Ayuz in 9. Jimis Harry in the 10th position. And we just back again to see the last section. The last short sprint section. It is segment number 5, starting at 16k, 1 kilometers to that finish. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So exciting race today. Keep breathing, Mr. X100. Keep breathing, your heart rate. You watch it. Okay, it look good. It's great. Now in good condition. Good condition now. This from Akbu Mariam from Eritrea. I hope he can do something, but with that speed, 36 kilometers an hour, I think he will not reach that timing. The time there, the timetables look. Mr. X100, he just back. The segment number 4 winner with Philip Graves side by side, but it's 2 seconds. And the best time, Mr. X100 from UAE, Akbu Mariam. I know it's very hard to do something. Those timing is so high level. It look like now he came in 11th position. Test from Akbu Mariam from Eritrea. Here you go, the last sprint now. Juan Ayuz from Colombia, very strong indeed. From Colombia, Juan Ayuz and Mitch Ferry from Australia. This man, that Tim Cutler team and Mr. X100, he just accelerate again. Oh, what's move from Philip Graves. Philip Graves, he just now side by side with Mr. X100's big challenge, big battle between Mitch Ferry and Philip Graves with Mr. X100 in this section of the race, the last short sprint. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's still the time for you, Mr. X100. It's still the time for you. You are doing great now. It's 4.9 with this man. Still, Vink is trying now to 5.3. But the leader, it's for me now. Philip Graves, it look great. And Vink is trying now by 5.5. And now reaching more than 8.5, and he's attacking. And look at this, Mr. X100 is just back again. Mr. X100, he will do it again. He is coming now to this kilometers, about 200 meters. Go, 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 push. That's Mr. X100 now. More than 450 meters now. It was more than 500 watts and put. Go, Mr. X100, go. Yes, exactly. Just get the 3rd title for Mr. X100 from UAE Clan Team Team 1. The Emirati riders, great job. It's 1 minute 19 second, 0.288. So now Vink in a second position. Mitch Ferry in third. Philip Graves fourth. Pablo Popovic 5. Jimmy's now Hervey in a sixth position, Ollie Jones 7, Said Savarzada 8, Tim Cutler 9, Juan Ayos 10. Congratulations, Mr. X100. What a performance today. So that are a super team. UAE Clan Team 1, leading by the boss of the rider now here in this team, Mr. X100, the only rider holding 3 titles now in this race today in the Friday Race Club. Let's go. The main challenge. Mr. X100, he's trying now to take his breath. At the same time, reducing that heart rate. Let's go. So exciting races, 45 kilometers. And by the way, until this moment, the average speed is not less 44 kilometers an hour in the ground. So like, it's very high intensity. Let's go, James Hervey. Now he just taking the lead in front. The green jersey, Philip Graves, wants 1 title. 3 title for Mr. X100. 1 title for the Colombiano rider, Juan David Vargas. It's 10,000 UAE dirhams for the winner today. 8,000 dirham for the second position. 6,000 for the third. 4,000 for the fourth. And 2,000 for the fifth position. The top 5 result. Let's go. Even the segments and the sprints. There's a prize money for everyone. You just go and try that Pablo Popovic. What a race. It's very high performance now from UAE Clan Team 1 again. الله يا مستر X100. يا سلام عليك. حافظ على التنفس بس. حافظ على التنفس. النبض يرتفع ورايح عند الكيلو تقريبا 19. يعني عندك الآن راح تبدأ هذا السيجمنت السادس، وهذه اللي راح تكون الفيصلية في التحمل. So we are now in this section, 10K of challenge, 10K endurance challenge in the King of Jungle title. So who's going to take this? Mr. X100, he just started this with very high intensity. So I don't know about that effort for everyone now, more than 5.7, and it's some riders, they are reaching 8.1 in the first K of that 10 challenge. Let's go. 10K challenge is not easy. We are going to cross the jungle. Let's go. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take this? Vinky is trying to go as breakaway. He's trying to go as a breakaway. I hope he can do it. But who's behind? It's Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovic. Pablo Popovic is moving now again. Mr. X100 is coming and joining the party. So his big battle is going. The Philip Graves and Ollie Jones with Said Savarzada, Tim Cutler, Philip Graves again. So that Ollie Jones with big move from this man, Said Savarzada. That man, he was in the Olympic Games. He was in the Olympic Games with his national team. And with strong performance, Said Savarzada is trying to be there and win the race. Until now, Said Safar, he did not win any race with Whoosh, but he did great. He came second, he came third, he was on a podium in many times. And now he is looking for title. Let's go, Said Savarzada. So Said is trying now, he is pushing 43 kilometers an hour. We are just climbing a little bit now here. Mr. X100, he just trying to join the group. So we are moving now. Philip Graves is moving. Mr. X100 now by 5.8. He's coming now. Correct. Now he's in drafting situation and repairing himself. You are doing great. You're just doing great. Now 5.2 with Pablo Popovic leading. Mitch Ferry 4.1. Mitch Ferry and Philip Graves. Philip Graves now 3.7. Is still the best time going to be for Mr. X100. Mr. X100, he is the one with 3 titles, now 4.3. This man, he's still leading in good condition, and the heart rate is 140, 145. His maximum is 165. I think now already in a threshold zone, but he's trying to take his breath. He's trying to be there, and he's trying to take some recover in a drafting situation. Yes, now it's 130, which is great now. Which is great. Good. Good. So now Mr. X100 and Ollie Jones, and 3.2 with Ollie Jones. Now 4.2 with Mr. X100 at Ollie Jones. 3.9 now. Mitch Ferry 3.7. Tim Cutler, until now he did not move. And be careful about this man. Tim Cutler all the time doing the same thing. He always, there is different plan A, plan B, but always he's keeping that plan, staying behind, staying, saving energy until the end. Then he just using that explosive power, and he just go. So I don't know today which plan he's going to use in this exciting race until this moment. The heart rate is unstable. Tim Cutler 128.27 heart rate beat. That is Tim Cutler in very great condition. He looking safe right now and preparing for something big. He's looking for the 10,000 UAE dirhams, the money prize for this race. The Friday Race Club. Let's go. It's not that far. It's easy to win this if you are saving your energy until the end. Tim Cutler is moving, attacking. We're just talking about you, man. So now Tim Cutler by 5.5, reaching 6.7. But Mr. X100, he's there, always there, and responding. Responding now, Mr. X100 in this action with Philip Graves. Philip Graves and Pablo Popovich, 6.1 with Mitch Ferry again, and Tim Cutler now taking the lead. So it's 22 kilometers starting in the 10K with very high performance now. We're starting in 19 kilometers, and 29 will be done. That means still we have many kilometers to the checkpoints. Mr. X100 again. He's trying to take his place again. Exactly. Now he's in a safe place. He just retained the timing back to him. برافو برافو مستر X100. الحين خدت الزمن مرة ثانية وياك. معاك الزمن. الله 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 مستر X100 بدأ العمل الآن، والنبض بدأ يرتفع 150. مجهود كبير، يحاولون انه يرجعون الآن. محاولة العودة لميتش فيري وتيم كاتلر وأولي جونز. بدأ الآن فيليب جريفز ياخذ بعمره الآن، يتقدم، ومعاه أيضا ميتش فيري الأسترالي، أولي جونز معاه أيضا النيوزيلندي، سعيد صفرزادة معاهم أيضا في هذه اللحظة. مايكل فينك يدخل بال6.3. خلي بالك الآن هذه المسألة أصبحت الآن صعبة. الآن في تناحر ما بين فريقين، ما بين فريق فينك بابلو فا، وأيضا معاه الفريق الثاني اللي هو تي إن زد. إذا الآن دانيش بافلوفا، وأيضا معاهم هذه اللحظة اللي أشوف فيها الآن هذا الفريق الدانيش بافلوفا يتحرك بشكل كبير. مستر X100 أيضا في الصورة. برافو مستر X100. It's a great job now from this team. So Danish Pavlova, they just trying to take the lead right now with the best time, leading the time in this 10K. That endurance one, the king of jungle, and we don't cross that jungle. It will be so heavy velocity, and you cannot spin your leg. That is the problem. That is the point. Ollie Jones First time I can see that heart rate with him with 181. Oli Jones, Danish Pavlova. And now he is very near to be leading this 10K. He will be the leader now. He will be the leader now. He will keep it like this. And the green jersey, Philip Graves, he just moved and he will try his luck if he can do it or not. So it is. We just climb a little bit up now. 4.1 with Philip Graves. 5.7 now. Philip Graves, great job. It's 456.3 with Mr. X100. Yes, exactly. This man, he will not let the group go, and he just back again to take the lead one more time. So the lead and the timing now, it's Mr. X100 again. Mr. X100, he just come back again. It's very long distance, that 10K. The stamina should be there. Philip Graves, be careful about this man. It's great move from Philip Graves. It is now 6.1. Philip Graves, and this section's very hard. Look at the speed. Will go immediately down. Look at this. Look at this. They cannot spin the legs now. I can feel that. I can understand that pain right now, guys. Go and push, go. And keep breathing. Keep breathing now. So Pablo Popovich is doing great job now. Philip Graves taking his chance to go. But Mr. X100, oh, what a performance, Mr. X100. Great job, Mr. X100. He just involved. He's become one of best of the best. Yes, Mr. X100, keep going. So proud of you. Let's go. That Mr. X100 from Emirat. Allah عليك يا زعيم. Mr. X100 خدت مرة ثانية. عندك القيادة يا قايد. عندك القيادة. روح النفط ارتفع وايد. اسمع معليش. حاول تبقى الآن أنت في الدرافتنج. خذ نفس. برافو. اوكي برافو. ماشي. انت الحين القائد. القيادة عندك. Again we can see Mr. X100 taking the lead again. He will be in the best time in this section. So keep going. The king of jungle now is very near for UAE Clan Team 1. But I can't see now someone, Zai Safar Sada from Iran, that team, Cutler team, they are moving, but what? Champion. The champion from UAE, Mr. X100, he's just doing all defense and any attack. We can see that defenses here from this man, Mr. X100, always there, and he is protecting his time. Go and protect your time and your title. Mr. X100, he just trying to be there all the time. And any action and any attack and anyone, he increased that more than 5.7. I can see Mr. X100 is there and tracking and following them immediately. Great job, Mr. X100. So exciting race. A 6 rider right now taking the lead. It's so hard race. Moving by Philip Graves and Mr. X100 by 5.3. This man from UAE. So now Philip starting by 7.6. Rising that speed to 39 kilometers an hour. James Hervey, 180 heart rate beat with Philip Graves. Philip Graves now 148. And I see now that Philip Graves again, he's just trying, but Mr. X100 following him and his wheel directly. Stay there, Mr. X100. What a performance. 6.3 with Mr. X100 UAE. So UAE rider, he just trying to be there all the time. We are with you and God with you. Go and keep going. That's Philip Graves there with Mr. X100. Come on, Philip Graves. It's a big challenge between you now with Mr. X100. Both riders from this time That Juan David Vargas, he is still fighting this man. I salute you. You are just doing great job, Juan David Vargas. He is now in 25K. The front of him more than 2 kilometers. So from Colombia, Juan David Vargas, he's just trying, doing his best. The rainbow jersey, the second title with this man. The second title of the short sprint, the jungle sprint number 2. And Mr. X-Handed, he's still accelerating in front. And he's just protecting his time. It's this time now, Mr. X-Handed 6.2. He is the leader. Bravo, bravo. The endurance race is 2 kilometers. Now we are going to the last K. Last K for you. Go, Mr. X-Handed. Pablo Popovic joining him. Who's the number 3? I can see James Hervey. He's just trying now with Tim Cutler 5.3. And Mr. X-Handed leading. Is still leading by 4.5. 4.5. Tim Cutler 0.44. It is big challenge now. The battle is starting with Mr. X-Handed in the last 700 meters. And don't lose your time now. Still you are the lead in this. Vink is coming. Vinky is coming again. Mr. X-Handed behind him. Behind him. You will not let this man go. Vink reaching 7.8. But still the time with Mr. X-Handed. Keep going, Mr. X-Handed. You are doing great. Oh, Hervey now moving to next level at 6.7. Mr. X-Handed, he's just trying now to reach that. He's now 5.8. 200 meters. Mr. X-Handed taking the lead. 6.9, 7.1. Bravo, 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 Mr. X-Handed. But Philip Graves and Tim Cutler now again. That's man from Australia. Pablo Popovic behind him and Jimis. But I think Mr. X-Handed is doing great. It's 8.1. He will do it. He will take it. He will take this title. Who's there? Oh, James Hervey with the best time. 13 minutes and 59. The speed is 42 kilometers an hour in that 10K. And the second position, Philip Graves. And it was so close. Look at the timing. So Mr. X-Handed with them, the top 3. It was so close. Oh my goodness. Look at 3 time and the 4th time, even Pablo Popovic, all of them. There is now seconds, same minutes. That only the by points. It's 8.100.72, 6.836 for Mr. X-Handed and Pablo Popovic 9.34. They are finishing in same time, 13 minutes and 59 seconds, and the average speed is 42 kilometers an hour approximately. Pablo Popovic, the 4th position, the 4 riders in the same timing. Saeed Savarzada now in the 5th position. Tim Cutler 6. Vink 7. Vink, he just moved in the last 3K. And Mitch Ferry, he did great, but he lose in the last 5K or 4K. Ayos 9 and Ollie Jones 10. What a performance. What a race. I think it's good time for take some recover. But Ollie Jones is here. Here we go. So Ollie Jones, I don't know, with 3 riders now in the chasing group behind. We are waiting for the last section. It is number 7, segment number 7, 10K, the king of mounting. This will be starting within 3K or less than 3K. We did now uncover the 30 kilometers and it's counting down. It is 14 kilometers to the finish line and we start climbing. So now it's 395 meters above the sea level, and we are going up. I think everyone of the heart rate will be rising. Tim Cutler, very high performance with 139. 171, Ollie Jones, heart rate beat. So we are going now. It's big challenge. It's very big challenge today that Mr. X100 showing. Saeed Safarzada is moving now. Take your breath, Mr. X100. Take your breath. Now he's moving more than 6.5, 4.6, 5.2. Mr. X100. I can feel that. I can feel that. Yes, yes, yes. It's hard, but you have to be there with them. Follow the group. Follow the watts all the time. Should be there with them. The best rider until this moment. Pablo Popovic 4.2 and Mr. X100 reaching the 4.6. Great job. Yes. 1 kilometer, then we'll start the last challenge of the day, 10 kilometer, the king of mountain. I hope everyone there in this challenge. It's a big challenge now between Tim Cutler and Ollie Jones, by the way, by 29 seconds behind. I have no idea what's happened with this man. He's long time. He did not race with Whoosh. I hope he can do something here. So in this section, 500 meters. Then we'll start the last segment of the day, 10K. The King of Mountain Challenge is counting down now to the finish line on this climb, and 340 meters above the sea level on this mountain, and it will be hard. It's about 14 and 13, somewhere 13% of slope in this mountain. So I hope everyone can continue until the end. So look at this, 7 watts per kilogram with Vink and Philip Graves and Mr. X100. Here you go, he's just following them. That Vink, look at Vink. Vink reaching 8.8. He's planning for this. He's planning for this. A 33 done. So now we just start the last section, the King of Mountain Challenge. Let's go. Let's go with good time until now with Vink. Mr. X100 is keeping his eyes on this title. All the riders now. This title is most important. You are talking about the King of Mountain. Let's go. Mr. X100, he's okay. He's okay now again. He just back again. And he was in the top 3. 3 titles today. And he's still there. That Mr. X100 is in good condition right now. We are happy to see this. Ollie Jones is still there. Oh, it's 1 minute. Mitch Ferry's behind by 58 seconds. So they are behind. Ollie Jones, he can come back or not. Now it's 175, 174. Heart rate beat with Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones now he will cross that. Yeah, he will cross now the start gate. So it is. Here we go. It's about 1 minute. Now it's become 43 seconds. 43 seconds, and big challenge now in front. It is 6 riders fighting in big battle in the last 10 or 11 kilometers the finish line, and we just start the first K in the mounting challenge, the king of mounting between those rider now. The 6 rider more than 4.3, 4.5. They started with 8 and 7. Now we can see all of them. I think everyone here in this group, they are in very high intensity indeed. So now 171 heart rate beat with James Hervey. He is just trying to stay in this group. And this man from Team NZ, very strong team. Two riders from UAE Clan Team 1, Pablo Popovic, and the leader with the best titles today, 3 titles, and second position right now until this moment. He's reaching now 6.1, and he's attacking. Mr. X100. I'm talking about this man. So this man, he's just take his decision and he decide to go. But Philip Graves in his wheel all the time, and he's trying to increase his watt. His watt now more than 7.1. It is 6.2. 6.2 with Mr. X100. Philip Graves trying to come back, and he's coming back. Philip Graves again with 8. Oh, 6. 6. Again 6.4 with Mr. X100. الله يا مستر X100. يا للروعة مستر X100 الآن يحاول بالرغم من قوة الأداء وأيضا التحدي القائم لفينك وبالإضافة لفيليب جريفز. لاحظ أداء كبير الكبير يبقى كبير، القائد يبقى قائد. الله يا مستر X100، الله عليك لا تتراجع، استمر أداءك ممتاز. بدأ الآن التحسن واضح في الزمن، بديت تاخذ الآن تتقدم في الكينج اوف ماونتينج تايتل قريب منك. كنت في التوب 3، كنت بتفوز، كنت بنفس الزمن، لكن في الأخير فاحسب حساب الأخير. مستر X100 برافو عليك، برافو أداء كبير مستر X100 في هذه الأثناء. فيليب جريفز and C7 زاد تيم كاتر. مستر X100 he just came back again and to be leading king of mountain challenge. What a performance from this rider from UAE Clan Team 1. Very strong indeed. Keep going, and he's going now in this section. So who's going to take it? Pablo Popovic. Great job. If you will do that things, you keep that man behind you. Keep Mr. X100 behind you. Pablo, you just draft your team, mate. He's the one who will do something exactly. That's what they're talking about. Great job, Pablo. Let me see that, Pablo. Where are you, Mr. X100? Okay. Have to be in the drafting situation. Bravo. Great. The great situation is helping. It's helping right now that our team now, UAE Clan Team 1, they are helping each other. So who's pulling now? Pablo Popovic. He will keep it like that. We will be in good situation. Exactly. That Mr. X100 now. Look, that's our speed is 52 kilometers an hour. And it is Pablo Popovic with 141 heart rate beat. Pablo Popovic, he's doing great. Bravo, Mr. X100 in good condition now. So we are happy to see this. Keep it like that, Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovic. So now 37 kilometers. It's counting down to the finish line. It's 8 kilometers to the finish line. So great. It's 551 meters above the sea level in this section. That is mean we have to wait a little bit if there is any move from behind. But they are watching each other right now. I feel like we are on the ground in the real race. Exactly that what I'm... looking for. It is still the same situation for Mr. X100 and Pablo Popovich from UAE Clan Team 1. And who's doing the same thing? Tim Cutler and Philip Graves and Mr. X100 attacking. He's taking the responsibility now, and he decided to go. But who's behind him? It's Tom Hervey. No, it's James Hervey. I mean, there's Tom Hervey. I think there's some relative between James Hervey and Tom Hervey. So now Mr. X100 is there in good condition. He's reaching more than 6.1, now 5.7. So Pablo Popovich, he did great job for Mr. X100, and he keep him like that. I'm very glad to see this from UAE Clan Team 1, and it's become one of strongest teams in Whoosh. Go, 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 Mr. X100. Look at the speed. It's 57 kilometers an hour. With this man, Mr. X100, he just accelerates. So it is about less than 4 kilometers to the finish line or the checkpoint line. Let's go, let's go. He taking the lead again. Said Sabarzada is just trying now behind you, but he's still far. With Said Sabarzada, I can see Tim Cutler now. He's reaching 5, but still Mr. X100. You are 5.7. You are doing just great. Keep going, keep going. And he is pushing now. Look, the heart rate is increasing. It's increasing now. What a crazy drive. Look at this. This man, he just taking that responsibility, and he's going, and he knows about the all consequences. Go, Mr. X100, go and keep breathing. Your heart rate is going now more than 147. You still have something. Go. You keep more. You can give more. Go and keep it. That's only time. It's 3 kilometers now. 3 kilometers and 300. You can do it. Until this moment, you are the leader of this. He is leading. Mr. X100 taking the lead, and he take his decision to go, and he will start to climb right now. It is very hard section for everyone. He will take that advantage. The advantage is with him. Mr. X100 taking the advantage now. Pablo Popovich behind him. And still the group is moving with Philip Graves, this man, and Said Sabarzada is doing great job, by the way, in the group 1 behind that chasing group. They become a chasing group behind Mr. X100. He just accelerate, and he's go take his decision. Well, that is this man from UAE. He's just trying again, and who's going to catch him? Tim Cutler. He's moving. He knows he's reaching more than 8.5. Tim Cutler, but this man, he will try and keep trying. Tim Cutler, I think he'll take some advantage right now. Go, Mr. X100. Tim Cutler, he's coming. Be careful. He's coming. Go. Push. It is less than 3 kilometers to the checkpoints. So who's going to take it here? I think that's man. Mr. X100 is still by 6.1. Vink now, he trying by 7.4. What a performance from Vink. And Pablo Popovich 6.7. Now it is Philip Graves, Tim Cutler reaching now 6.9. And again Mr. X100, he is leading. Yes, you are leading now. So stay like this in good condition. The heart rate is high. It's 31 kilometers an hour. We are climbing a little bit up. It's 400. It's 6 now. 5.8 with Mr. X100 reaching 6.1. Keep going and going. So now Tim Cutler taking the lead again. And be careful. Not more than that. He's reaching 7 now. Pablo Popovich is trying to catch his wheel. So Venki is behind by 7 again. Said Sabarzada 6.9 and reaching 7.6. Be careful, Said Sabar. He is in good condition. Mr. X100 still by 6.4 on one average. He trying to take his tempo. He keeping his tempo. That Mr. X100 now is going a. Oh. It's big move. From Tim Cutler. Be careful, Mr. X100. Be careful. Now he's starting to go. Though Tim Cutler, he's moving. Tim Cutler, I know that. Man, this man in this part of the plan all the time, he's keeping his power and energy in the last. So now he's moving now. Tim Cutler, he is moving behind him, Pablo Bobovic. So now Mr. X100, he knows that. So he's trying to increase his speed and power. So it is 6.9. You need more than that. You need 7.4. You need it so badly. Go, 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 Mr. X100. It is now the heart rate beat is 153. So it's still now 1400 meters. It's only 1400 meters. Go, 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 go. It is now 6. You need 6.5 at least. 6.5. Tim Cutler moving by 7.4. Moving by 7.4. Now you are here by 6.2. Mr. X100 is big battle between the UAE riders and the Australian riders. View, it is now Tim Cutler on this view. Let's go, Mr. X100. I know it's hard, it's not easy, but it is. You was there, you was taking the time, you was leading the time. Don't lose it right now. So Mr. X100, he will do the best. Now reaching 6.5, okay. And now again, I can see 6.3 for Tim Cutler and 5.8 Tim Cutler. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Bravo, Mr. X100. You are coming. You are coming now to cut the group. You are from behind, but they are pushing better than them. So now Tim Cutler, keep going, Mr. X100. You will take it, by the way. Now Tim Cutler, what about him? Oh, again, Tim Cutler, he's attacking. He just upgrade his speed to 7.7555 watts. It's unbelievable performance from this man, Tim Cutler. He is just trying to take the lead again from Mr. X100. Mr. X100 now reaching in one tempo. It is 6.4, which is great. But Tim Cutler is still there with 7.4. I think he's very near to win this. It's last 400 meters. No, 400 meters on Tim Cutler. Look at him. He's going to win this. Vinky will try. He's trying. Pablo Popovic, Mr. X100. He's still. Oh, great job. 8.5. 8.5 reaching with Mr. X100. Still, we cannot say who's going to win. It's not clear. It's not clear to know. Let's go. Still 200 meters there, and we are waiting for the timing. So Pablo Popovic is trying now with Tim Cutler again. He just be back again with 6.2. Pablo Popovic will try, and now Pablo with Tim Cutler. The best time, Tim Cutler. Saeed Safarzada also, and Tim Cutler, the best time. The best time is 13 minutes and 58 with Saeed Safarzada. Tim Cutler in second position after all that effort. What about you, Mr. X100? Go, Mr. X100. Here you go. In the fifth position, Mr. X100. In the fifth position, Saeed Safarzada, the king of mounting. The king of mounting today. Oh, look at the king of mounting. Saeed Safarzada. Oh, from Team NZ. Tim Cutler in the second position. Pablo Popovic third. Michael Vink fourth. Mr. X100 fifth. And Philip Graves. What a performance, Mr. X100. We are so proud of you. So proud of you. Keep going. And we are still there. And we can see that. So now, again, we can see Mr. X100 here trying to finish. That about 2 kilometers to the finish line. It's 2 kilometers to the finish line, and still chance for Tim Cutler and Saeed Safarzada. He just came from Tokyo. He was there with his national team, and he just came back from there. And today he looked fresh and strong. I hope you can do something. You can win the race, Saeed. I have no idea, but I'm just wondering. Tim Cutler 5.7. He did great. He was pushing, but at the same time, it was on another hand. We have Saeed, and he won, and he took the best time. And now he's wearing the white and red jersey, the polk one. That's Saeed Safarzada with 170 to the Olympic Games, Tokyo rider. He just joining us in the last 800 meters. Last 800 meters now. Look at this. The sprint will be starting immediately. Mr. X100, he just accelerates. This man, he will not regret. I know this man. He will push again. He will try to catch them even in the last 700 meters. They are in front of him. Look at this. They are in front of him. And he is pulling now more than 6.5. The sprint is starting there in front. Saeed Savarzada and Tim Cutler in a sprint. 7.6. Vinky will try. And who will take this? Saeed Savarzada. 500 meters. The finish line in front of you. And don't lose it. The king of mountain. He will try to take the title of the day. The 10,000 UAE dirhams for you. But Pablo Popovic, he will try to go. UAE clan team won. The 10,000 UAE dirhams front of you. Vink taking the lead. Vink is going to win side by side with him now. I can see Saeed Savarzada is trying and pushing the last 200 meters. So now the Saeed Savarzada and Vink, both riders now at the finish line. Saeed is coming. He will cross the line now. Vink is the winner. The winner of this race, Michael Vink. So congratulations, Michael Vink. He just win, only rider, the only one from Danish Pavlova team. So Michael Vink, he just won the race, and Mr. X100, he just finished the race right now in the 6th position. What a high performance after all that effort. I can see now with the man with the 3 titles and 2nd title, it was for him. This man, Mr. X100 UAE, and Pablo Popovic, the 2nd position. Saeed Savarzada, he came 3rd. And 4th, I can see Tim Cutler, the man who was looking for the title. Philip Graves, he came 5th. And UAE clan team won 6th position. And congratulations, Danish Pavlova individual result, and the top team result is go to Team NZ. Congratulations for that blue team. So now Tim Cutler and Philip Graves from England, Tim Cutler from Australia, Saeed Savarzada from Iran, and Pablo Popovic, UAE, Mr. X100 UAE, and Danish Pavlova team. The winner today, Michael Vink, this man from New Zealand, James Hervey. He did great today, and he's about to finish right now. What a performance. It's a great job. So now Juan Hoyos to finish the Ollie Jones. It's long time he did not race with Whoosh, so he just came back. Happy to see you racing with us again. The man who's taking the big number of winning with Whoosh race, Ollie Jones from New Zealand, will come back, and we knows you will be back soon, joining the podium. I know that very well. Ollie Jones, congratulations. This man, professional on road, professional with team. So I think he was racing on the road, and he just back indoor with us. So thank you, everyone. Thank you from everywhere, from early morning there in Colombia, and also the late time there, night time now there in Australia. Thank you very much for joining us. And the race today went for Vink. This man, he just did it from Danish Pavlova team. So I'm so happy and proud of you guys. You did great job today, and it was great timing today with that climb. about 1 hour and 3 minutes, and average speed it is 43 kilometers an hour. And the average watts average, it was very high today, 342 with Vink. And Mr. X100, he finished it also the same. It's 5.1. It's a great job indeed. That 5.1 watt per kilogram. So the calculation says this man, he's doing great, Mr. X100, in his age and his weight. And regarding Vink, also, he just did look at the watt. It's 4.6 or 0.8. He did great too. And Pablo Povovic, 5.2. So congratulations, everyone. And Team NZ, the winner today in this Friday Race Club Challenge. Let's go and see you next Friday. And keep training with Whoosh. Get the money, big money prizes with Whoosh. Thank you very much, and see you next week.